Hi. Welcome back, everybody, to Cooking with Sun King, parentheses, what is it, asterisks, whatever, cocktail edition. So we have not one, not two, not three, but four delicious cocktails for you this time around, featuring, of course, the entire Sun King Hard Seltzer collection. So we are going to take each one individually, pair it with some really great spirits, and of course some wonderful mixers from our great friends at Green Bean Delivery. We of course are coming to you live, at least at the time of filming, because that's how this thing works, at the signature table at Fisher's Test Kitchen. And I think we're gonna kind of jump right in. We're gonna start with lemonade, and then we'll go to mango, and then passion orange, and finish out with black cherry. But again, four simple, easy cocktails with some really great ingredients from our good friends at Green Bean. So let's get going, huh? So none of these technically have names yet, and I'm sure once they actually have recipes, we'll get there. But we're gonna call this for now, like a Jamaican Daily. We all know and love the great golfer John Daly, who notoriously likes a little bit of booziness stuff, which don't we all? But kind of essentially like a boozy version of an Arnold Palmer. We're using tea and lemonade, but we're definitely gonna change the game on a lot of it. So to start, we're gonna go, and this is for 2 cocktails. All of these recipes are for 2 cocktails to kind of take that 12-ounce seltzer and split it between 2 people. So we're gonna start with 2 ounces of a brand new product. Our great friends at West Fork Whiskey have helped us come out with this wonderful vodka. Distilled from grain, really smooth. Kind of goes perfectly with everything that we're going to be doing today. You'll see this twice, once at the beginning, once at the end. But we'll go into 2 ounces, so it's just an ounce per. So we're not looking to have these ultra boozy cocktails because each hard seltzer is at 5% alcohol. And so we're already adding booze on top of booze. But we'll go in 2 ounces. We've got our wonderful Japanese jigger. On the long side, it goes straight to the top. And then we'll use the other side to give ourselves just a ½ ounce, just to bring a little bit of tartness to the situation, of lemon juice. So that goes around. And then we'll take a brief second to talk about this really awesome Jamaican sweet tea. You can use the unsweetened version if you'd like, if you want a more dry cocktail, but we are gonna use the sweetened version. These guys are the Ellis Island Tea Company out of Detroit, Michigan. Wonderful business. We definitely wanted to feature them. Instead of just a black tea, we're using this hibiscus tea that also has some mint and a bunch of other wonderful botanicals to give us this really nice light fruity flavor. So we're gonna go in with 4 ounces of this. That's 2 ounces per person. And it's just, of course, got this gorgeous red color, and that is just from the hibiscus. And that's it, just a little bit of ice. As we're going through all of these, we should make a note that you do not, I repeat, do not, I can say it 4 more times, want to put the hard seltzer inside of the cocktail shaker. If we end up shaking carbonated liquid, it will literally be all over your kitchen and you and everything else. So we'll wait to add that until the very end. Add the top, give it a pound, give her a shake, just until they get nice and cold. We're really just looking to combine everything. Every single time we add citrus to a cocktail, we want to shake. Every single time there's the absence of citrus, you always want to stir. Does that make sense? You got that? Perfect. Nice and easy. Just until cold and frothy. And then I always like to double strain. So we've got 2 strainers. We've got our Hawthorne strainer and then our sieve. I like to do both just to make sure our cocktails are free of ice chunks or anything like that. If you like that little bit of crunch or anything like that, you're more than welcome to. If you're gonna hang out with these for a little bit, you're more than welcome to put ice in a much bigger glass. But we are using 2 8-ounce glasses to kind of carry this whole thing through. That's straight in the center. Just a little bit more. And then to top, the first one up is our lemonade hard seltzer. I always like to call this kind of like a boozy version of your favorite Mexican mineral water. It's got an awesome amount of carbonation, a wonderful sparkle, and all of that great lemonade flavor. So we'll put that right on top. And of course, just as I said earlier, that hibiscus tea gives us that great, beautiful kind of pinky color. Wonderful amount of foam. And then of course, our friends at Green Bean, I'm sure they're not always like this, but send us the cutest lemons in the history of the world. Like this is half a lemon. My limes are bigger. So this is a lot of fun. So we've got 2 adorable little lemon wheels to garnish, float right on top. And that's our very first cocktail. Once again, we're just using that little bit of hibiscus tea. You can go unsweetened or sweetened. Green Bean Delivery has both, but just a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of vodka, and we're out the door. Cheers. Round 2, mango. Definitely kind of gonna invoke some, let's see, when did that movie come out? 90s. We're gonna have fun with you 90s kids out there. Instead of, if you guys remember the movie Babe, instead of Ba Ran You, which is the cry to get all of the sheeple to do whatever you want, we're gonna go Pine Rum Mule, because we're doing a pineapple rum mule. So we've got our good friends from Simply Times Mixers back, a little bit of white rum, and just a little bit of simple syrup. So we're gonna use their pineapple mule. So we're looking at pineapple ginger with a little bit of lime. To finish, we're gonna use our mango hard seltzer today. Wonderful tropical flavor, pairs perfectly with all these ingredients that we're using so far, and I think we're gonna go right in. So again, ice in a Boston style shaker, and if you guys aren't familiar, you can just have this guy. This is the part that is the Boston shaker. A lot of people just use a glass or like a tumbler for this part, but we've got the whole kit. So just when you're looking for stuff, if you're looking for a basic bar kit, I am gonna touch on this real quick. I do like the 2 tumbler Boston style shaker, Hawthorne strainer, fine sieve, Japanese jigger, because some of the other ones are way too wide, and when you pour into them at a speed, it actually just shoots out the other end. So these are very easy to use. A nice bar spoon and a muddler, and you're like 100% set. So here we go. Ice. 2 ounces of rum. Again, trying not to overbooze the drink. We're really just looking for accents at this point to pair along with our wonderful seltzers. You can use an aged rum. I would not use a spiced rum. So the aged rum will just give you a little bit more caramel flavor, but we're gonna stick with the white and kind of keep it simple. And we'll go in with just about 3 ounces of our pineapple mule mixture. Once again, just awesome pressed cold ingredients. Just really great stuff from our good friends at Simple Times. They always do a wonderful job. Just a scant ½ ounce of simple syrup. And every single time you guys hear me say simple syrup, this is super important. It is, and I always do it by weight, 1 to 1 sugar to water. Anyone else that tells you any differently, 2 to 1 is not a thing. 1 to 1 sugar to water by weight, and then just bring it to a simmer until the sugar is dissolved and you're good to go. So just a ½ ounce, just to give a little bit of roundness to the beverage, and we shake. We're not only diluting the alcohol with a little bit of water, but we're also trying to get stuff as ice cold as possible. Same strainers. We've got our delicious mango hard seltzer, wonderfully tropical, right down the center of the glass. One more time. And then just to garnish, just a little bit of orange. We like that kind of nice citrusy note. Hang those right over the top. And that's all she wrote. So that is our pine rum mule. Let's go. Let's just keep going. It's Bon Jovi time, because whoa, we're halfway there. This is passion orange. Of course, the wonderful marriage of passion fruit and orange in essentially a Cadillac margarita. If you've never had a Cadillac margarita in a Mexican restaurant, we'll need to have a conversation over here. But essentially what we're dealing with is a little nicer tequila, Grand Marnier instead of triple sec, and then it's definitely very orange forward, which is what we love about the passion orange itself. But we're gonna use some really cool ingredients. Again, these are all very simple cocktails to make the seltzer shine, and here we go. So we've got a nice white or Blanco tequila. Again, this is the booziest of the 4 because we're adding just 3/4 of an ounce of our orange liqueur, but 2 ounces of white tequila, or silver, or whatever the heck you want to call it. But we're just looking for that really nice agave flavor that is, again, simple, smooth, and not overpowering. We've got a nice little orange cello. We're gonna go 3/4 of an ounce of this guy. So this will also lend our orange flavor just to kind of bump it up a little bit. And then 3/4 each of simple syrup, just to round everything out. You can use less if you want. You can leave it out if you want. That's totally fine. And then 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice because we are making margs. Margs are delicious. And that's it. Ice as always. And we shake. I got nothing. So we pop, maybe. Sometimes it gets stuck because it's really good stainless. There we go. A 16-ounce glass for this one. You can add ice if you'd like. You can salt the rim if you want. Add a little bit of ice. Top with our passion orange hard seltzer. That's perfect. Couple of oranges to garnish, and that is that one. So we've got our wonderful kind of passion orange Cadillac to kind of carry us through margarita season, because there is no margarita season. It's all year round, Alex. Let's go. So this actually might be I don't like to put favorite children aside, but I've been most excited about this cocktail for a long time because it's definitely some of my favorite flavors. As soon as I heard we were doing a black cherry hard seltzer, the first thing I thought was either lemonade or limeade, and you can actually take this cocktail and go either way. That choice will be entirely yours. But this one's all the way down to now 4 ingredients. So we've got this whole slew of really simple cocktails for you all to try when you pick up your wonderful 12-pack of hard seltzers. We're at your favorite retail place. And here we go. We're gonna go back in with our good friend vodka. Again, just 2 ounces. Not trying to kill anybody. Not trying to have our weekend ruined by the fact that we drank a whole 12-pack of seltzer and a whole bottle of vodka, because that's irresponsible. We'll go in with just an ounce of lemon juice, because essentially what we're making here, kids, is cherry lemonade or cherry limeade, however you want to spin it. We've got some really nice cocktail cherries. You can use Luxardo, you can use Amarena, you can use really wonderful cherry, cocktail cherries. And what we're talking about specifically are the ones that are in syrup. And we're not talking those bright red ones that you've seen on your ice cream sundae as a kid. We're talking about the super dark red ones that are either Michigan cherries or Italian cherries that are definitely swimming in some of the most luxurious stuff in the history of the world. So we'll do a full ounce of this as well to combat that full ounce of lemon juice. And of course, we'll use those cherries as a garnish. This will give us a beautiful color and a lot of wonderful flavor. Ice as always. Give it a shake. Oh. Make sure that's secure. Make sure that you should be able to hold it like this. If you can't, pound it again. Oh, there we go. Kind of started where we finished. We have this beautiful, beautiful color. Did it right this time, Alex. Start strong, end strong. Just like a basketball game. Go sports. Hard seltzer. Right down the center for that beautiful foam. So Seltzie's right down the center, just to give us that wonderful foam on top, and we'll garnish with some more of our adorable lemons, and then our beautiful cherries as well, right inside the cocktail, and that wraps up this whole cocktail extravaganza. We've used every single hard seltzer in the 12-pack. This is definitely something that you guys can batch out, at least the base, in lots of things, and then just pour hard seltzers over the top to finish. But we've got all 4 covered with 4 really delicious, really easy cocktails for all of you. As always, we want to thank our wonderful friends at Green Bean Delivery, and of course our wonderful friends here at the signature table at Fisher's Test Kitchen. All of these recipes are going to be on greenbeandelivery.com/blog. And it's also that great opportunity to thank all of you. Of course, Alex and I don't get to do this without all of you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being along with us. We definitely hope you guys crack into this hard seltzer, crack into that bar you've been saving up over quarantine, and have a lot of fun with some socially distanced friends. So from all of us to all of you, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Come find us at sunKingBrewing.com/shop for all of this sexy merch, except for the apron, because that's mine. Yeah, we hope you guys have a really awesome time with all of this. We've had a lot of fun making it for you. Cheers. Have a great day. See you next time.